Markle was openly snubbed, wasn't she, worldwide by the former royal known as Fergie, affectionately, the Duchess of York. If you recall, you see, Meghan claimed, well, that it was in fact Fergie who taught her to curtsy. And then Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, the wife of Prince Andrew, the former Duke of York, basically, said no, she didn't really know Meghan that well. Confusion once again. Which one of these former royals, highlighted royals, is actually telling the truth? It's so strange, isn't it? Because once again, if you think with Meghan, she claimed not to know anything about the British monarchy, but long before she met Harry, was chums with Princess Eugenie. She must have known something. And obviously, if she's claiming now that Fergie taught her to curtsy, someone's not telling the truth. A bit of a problem. But now, according to a very good source, Meghan, once again, is furious with her one-time close former pal, and it already centres upon this. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you're keeping well, fine and dandy today. I love things, where we share each other. I think I mentioned the other day, didn't I? I don't know if I did to you, in fact, money boxes. I was talking to a colleague the other day, and he said he can't give his children, money, to put in their money box or indeed to take to school. Nowadays, and let me know if this is true about where you are in your part of the world, you have to give a child now a credit card because, say, if they go on a school trip to a theatre thing or looking around a zoo, if they want something, they're only taking credit only. And it got me thinking about money boxes. Do you remember yours? What was yours like? Mine, my very first money box, was a National Westminster Bank Globe. And they gave you a key, do you remember, to put your money in, and then you could unlock it. The thing is, my brother had one. Yeah, so I could unlock his as well. You get the picture. Hope he's not watching this. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. This, as I say, centres upon the fact that Meghan is furious because, as you know, she's lambasted on a daily basis, all about her financial gains, the likes of the Spotify podcasts that, well, people say to me, yes, but Neil, they were award winners. Yes, but nobody actually really listened. The bottom line was it was a caliber of guests. I can understand what Meghan was trying to do, bring some highlighted focus, but really people want celebrity gossip. And the bottom line from that is, when you think about it, is also Meghan herself really wasn't a great interviewer. Loved to talk about herself more than she did, of course, the actual guests. And I think Mariah Carey put her in her place for that. But now the bigger point is this. Meghan's citing the fact that what is the difference between her and Sarah, the Duchess of York, who's now across America, obviously plugging her latest historical novel and no doubt getting paid for certain appearances, allegedly. She is wanting to know exactly from the crown, the royal crown, which basically means King Charles, what is the difference? They're trading on their royal name. She's billed as the Duchess of York. Sarah, Duchess of York. She's selling books, she's selling her brand, and no doubt, as we've now seen, popped up on all sorts of various shows where fees are offered. She herself, Meghan, allegedly, we are being told, feels that this is double standards. And why is it one rule for one and one for another? Now, from the outside, one could suggest that it's very similar. There are various royals who are simply making sidelines as they go, and that's down all to the discretion of His Majesty the King. But you see, Sarah and Andrew, and in particular Sarah herself, never said that she wouldn't want to work full-time for the British monarchy and live in another country. She wholeheartedly and had the full support of our late and beautiful monarch. So much so, she is the caretaker of those wonderful corgis that the late monarch had. So while you could say Meghan has a point to a degree, the bottom line is, Sarah herself, at least for the last 20 years, has not exploited the British monarchy or indeed trashed the constitution of the monarchy with various books, television, docu-series, and sit-downs with the likes of Oprah Winfrey. So for Meghan, you see, once again, she can't differentiate between one rule for one and one for the other. But seemingly, this particular line has proven that friendship between the once close duchesses is definitely now fully divided. Neil Sean in the very heart of England.